Okay, that title is a little harsh. Obviously, people are reading these titles because they're making money and they're coming out. But I'm going to pick titles for comics that aren't as popular as they should be. Everyone and their mother is reading sagas or sex criminals or even bitch planets. So Lazarus, East to West. I'm not going to mention these titles because as they are very good, people are reading them. They are like constantly on the bestseller list. These titles that I have, I don't think any of them are ever on the bestsellers list, but you should be reading them because they're really good. And I'm not even going to get into the big two. So DC and Marvel aren't even on this list. So let's discuss the titles that should be reading that you probably haven't heard of or not yet picked up. Let's go. Coming in at number 5 is Invincible. Now, this is one of my favorite comics, and it does have a cult following, and that's why it's not lower on my list or like number 1, because it's probably the most popular of all the titles here, plus probably my favorite title. However, still not enough people are reading this wonderful superhero story that parodies a lot of famous characters or stories in the universe, especially Marvel or DC, yet it takes itself serious when need be. The story really picks up as it goes on, and it's the rare exception of it getting better and better as the years pass. Mark, the main character, is one of the best ever created, and it's really a coming-of-age story, also dealing with adulthood, with having superhero stuff in there with some bloody, gory beautifulness. So definitely check out this title. It's by the creator of Walking Dead and should not be missed. My number 4 is Rumble. Man, do I love this comic. Now listen, it's over the top 90s galore, and the art is just so 90s, and even the storytelling is kind of, but it's so damn fun. So we have this scary looking dude, kind of looks like a scarecrow with a big ass sword fighting demons and these slimy humans who want to take over the world and unleash evil. It sounds like the 90s in a nutshell, because it is kind of, and it's great in the best possible way, from the art to the comedy gold storyline with great characters that feel organic. It's really easy to enjoy this title, and I very much suggest picking up Volume 1 for just the $6.99 that is on Amazon right now. Okay, so The Fix. This is really new. I think the newest of all these titles, but man oh man, why is nobody else reading this comic? I mean, I do see people reading it now that the graphic novel's out, but I want more. I want this to be one of the biggest ones out there because this is about two cops who are also criminals. You've seen it all before, but they tell a lovely tale that will make you buckle over and die of laughter. This might be the funniest goddamn comic I've ever read in my entire life. It's well paced, it's easy to read, you'll want to read it again and again because it's so damn funny. It'll make you laugh multiple times. I just recommend picking this up right now. It's gonna make you laugh your ass off, and the first graphic novel is now out, so there's no excuses. Go pick it up. I really love Sundome, and that's why it's my number 2. It's one of my favorite comics out right now, and for all the reasons that you probably think when you're looking at these pictures and covers, but you'd be wrong actually. The covers are very nice with half-naked chicks, and bondage is the storyline in it. However, everything else about this story is so damn good. First off, the art is wonderful, and it also has some great characters. The humor is freaking funny. It's very real life type of relationships. They have their ups, their downs. It's all about this drama. It's about a love story. It's about really dealing with adulthood in your early or late 20s, and it's just great. It really is. It hits all the high notes, plus it has a lot of sex in it, so that's always a plus. If you don't like that, well, I don't know what to tell you. That's what I like. Coming in at number 1 is Nailbiter. As a huge horror fan, we just don't have enough good comics that center the horror genre. Like, sure, there's things like Crossed, but, you know, I'm talking about good horror comics. I hate that fucking comic. This is something special because it's very limited, the genre. Trust me. I have to look over and over again every year to see a new horror comic that's actually good. Nailbiter is that. It'll, you know, get the fan itch that you really want for these horror stories. It has solid art with an awesome story about a town filled with born serial killers. What that means is that they eventually grow up, or people even leave the town, but they are serial killers that are all born in this little town. I really love it. There's mystery, there's suspense, there's well-made characters with really gray lines. There's no just good and bad. I just really like that, and it's just some fucked up shit. Plus, it's by the guy who's doing Flash right now for Rebirth, and I think he's a pretty solid writer. So go support this one if you're a horror fan. We need more horror comics like this But that is my list for top 5 comics that no one is reading. I don't know why people aren't reading these comics, or that they are but not enough. So hopefully this video helps just a little bit for 1 or 2 of these series, because they all deserve to be read right now. If you do read these, please tell me what you think of them. If you haven't read them, tell me which ones you're interested in picking up. And if you have more that you would like to submit, please put them below. Maybe I forgot. Maybe there's so many more that I can make a part 2 of this, because I just want these comics to get the recognition they deserve. Everybody else, have a wonderful day. Whitey out. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Hit subscribe if you love me. Everybody else, have a good day.